Chapter 17, Talking. We drove in complete silence for all about 3 minutes before Dad piped up. So was it about a girl or because of a girl? He asked, his eyes focused on the road as we drove. I thought for a moment before entertaining his line of questioning. Because of one, I guess. It's the why that escapes me for the most part, I said. Is she cute at least? Dad quipped, a smirk forming on his face while his eyes stayed focused on the road. Dad, I said reflexively. We didn't really have a lot of history to be talking about this kind of thing, but he was right and strangely appropriate. Ah, that cute, huh? He said with a chuckle. Must have been that Perro girl from down the road to your place. And how do you know that? I questioned him, wondering if where these absentee father telepathy powers came from all of a sudden. I work with her dad, he said, elbowing my arm from the seat. I winced as he hit a bruise on my upper R. It's an unfair advantage, but still, he said. She left the dance in a huff and I followed to see what was wrong, I explained. Pro tip, don't do that. Pretty girls do tend to complicate the enjoyment of good music, he said. And then Tony hit you? Dad asked. Him and 2 others, I clarified. Then Jay stepped in. I broke his nose, though, I think anyways. That explains the sorry state of Jay's knuckles, he said. Give him some company next time he's shooting coyotes. He won't ask for a payback, but he'll cover most bases, I figure. We both laughed. This was nice. We didn't get father-son time like most normal families. And given the circumstances, it was nice just to be a son and have a dad in my life for the moment, however fleeting. We got to the house and Dad awkwardly gave the furnace on the back of the garage a look over in his Sunday best, and after a few minutes to satisfy his curiosity, he turned to me. Your furnace looks good. The Bucksworth must have kept it maintained yearly. He looked over to me quickly. Look, everyone gets into trouble once or twice in high school, son. I'm not surprised you found yours with Tony. He's a bit of a loose cannon and a mouthpiece from time to time as well. He said, always has been. You work with his dad too, I asked. No, Dad laughed. Would have warned you a bit before if I did. Chalk it up to small town living. Still can't figure out why you got so mad and why Sarah left, I said. Well, why don't you ask her? He asked bluntly. Well, maybe later, when I can walk a bit longer without worrying about my ribs cracking, I joked. He laughed and we hopped back into the car and headed for supper at his place. As we passed Sarah's house, the lights were on, and for a split second I contemplated asking Dad to stop, but I didn't. My cowardice again showing up while I was still several hundred feet away from her door. Chapter 17. Hope you guys like it. Description in the links are in the description below. You can guys go pick this book up on Amazon. Take care.